Hi, guys. Welcome back to a special edition of Chats from the Blog Cabin. I don't normally do them on Thursdays and in the morning, but for these two ladies, I made a special edition because they're doing a really great thing for the people that were involved in the explosion in Beirut. And so, girls, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hey, everybody. So I'm Simone.
And I'm Noelle.
And we're from Sassool Mediterranean Cafe. And we have a location in Cary, which we're stationed at right now. And then we have our Raleigh location. And it's a family business. My dad came from Lebanon. So we run it all together as a family, serve lots of healthy food.
Yes, I was on with Tabletop Media, Kristen from Tabletop, and I talked about how I love your jalapeno hummus. That is like my favorite of all time. I could make a dinner just out of the hummus itself.
We could too.
We could too.
We do.
And I'm doing strictly keto right now, but I would so break the keto diet for the pita bread as well.
Yeah. Well, once you're off the keto diet, we have actually several keto options. But once you're free from the diet, it'll be a nice treat to come back to the full variety that we have.
Yes. So let's talk about the explosion. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah, so last week in the port of Beirut, so Beirut is the capital of Lebanon, there was a very large explosion of ammonium nitrate that was left in a large freight ship, and it actually had been there for about 6 years. It had been neglected. It had kind of been bailed on by the people that were running it, and they just left all the contents in the ship. I believe there was a little bit of negligence as far as the government, not having the freight ship taken care of or removed, from the port. But the beginning of last week, it caught fire and it exploded, and it devastated over 2 miles in the immediate radius of Beirut. I know that the pressure shock was felt even. We had
6 miles out.
Yeah, we contacted several of the people that we spent time with during our Sassool Roots trip last year. And there was even a village about 45 minutes away from Beirut. The doors were blown off the house. So just to kind of explain the impact, it was huge and very quick and not expected at all.
Wow. So was anybody in your family affected by it at all? Or is it just friends that you met along the way?
We have like extended family that like second cousins and like my dad's cousins that live in Beirut, but thankfully they were safe.
Yeah, they were at their because of COVID, a lot of work has stopped in Lebanon as well, or it's all work from home. So they have a home in our hometown village, and they've actually been staying there since March. So usually they would be right in Beirut, but things were in their favor.
So why was it important for you guys to step in and assist the victims?
What was that?
Why was it important for you guys to assist the victims, to step up and say, hey, we need to do something?
Well, I mean, being that our dad is from Lebanon, we obviously have strong ties with the country, and we just, me and Simone and my dad visited just last April. And, we visited Beirut, but we also visited many different places in Lebanon. And we really made a connection with the people there and, the food and the life. And we absolutely love it. Like, it's so close to our heart now. And the culture and the flavors found there, it influences everything that we do here at the restaurant. And so, it just hit really close to home for us. We felt like, we have to do something. We, as a company, we support lots of local causes, and then, why not this international cause?
Yeah.
So what is Sassool doing now to support the international causes?
So we're doing 2 things. Tomorrow, Friday, we are donating a portion of our sales from the Raleigh and Cary locations. That will go directly to UNICEF. They have a station in Lebanon. They're trying to help the kids that are displaced from their homes. Their homes have been knocked down, destroyed, caught fire. They're directly trying to help the children, but also during this catastrophe, one of their major goals is getting clean water to.
Oh, I think we lost you guys. I lost the last part of it. You know what you were saying.
Oh, let's see. So UNICEF right now is trying to specifically help the children, as well as getting clean water to citywide, to everyone affected, which is huge since the blast. You know, there's a lot of ash. There's places destroyed. Homes are destroyed. Schools are gone. So giving some funds to speed up the stability and the rehabilitation of the city is very important.
So you said a portion of your proceeds for tomorrow. Is it just tomorrow, or can they
That's
come
right.
back weekend?
That's when we're doing like a portion of our sales for the day. So we're hoping to be able to donate a good chunk of money tomorrow. But the second thing that we're doing is we're asking every single customer that comes through the line if they'd like to round up their total. So I mean, we're doing that today at both locations, and we will continue doing that. I don't
There are
think
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we haven't set like an end date for it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we will be able to donate a good chunk of money from tomorrow, but we will also, you know, be continuing this process for the next couple weeks. And I'm not quite sure what to expect because we've never done that kind of roundup process before.
Yeah.
This is the first time, so I don't know how much it'll generate, but I think it's going to be really good.
We're hoping that, you know, I mean, we know every little bit counts.
Yeah.
We're hoping that the totals, you know, start accumulating and it becomes something substantial.
Right.
So we realize that a lot of people can't be here just tomorrow.
Right.
You know, it's very quick to make this day happen. So one way is we're doing the roundup process, but we're also connecting a link as well. If you want to donate directly to UNICEF, you can go onto their website, and it has the Lebanon Explosion Fund. You're able to donate any monetary amount to that fund as well. So anyone, even in 2 weeks, you can go and you can donate, you know, $5 or whatever you like.
Yeah, so I think we're just doing our part as well to kind of raise awareness to our community here in Raleigh and in Cary.
Yeah.
So, what about COVID? You know, I know a lot of people are not like limited. They're limited to where they can go. So is that still apply when you go to pick up your order, like curbside orders?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Yep.
So, tell me a little bit more about your restaurant, because I've been there, but I know some of the viewers have not, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. If you get a chance to go. I mean, it's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so Mediterranean food, there's a large variety of Mediterranean food, and you'll see that when you walk into Sassool. We have our roots in Lebanese cuisine, but ultimately we offer a lot of fresh, healthy, freshly made salads. We do like the Lebanese dips, hummus, baba ganoush, tzatziki, labna. We have our cilantro jalapeno hummus. And we also have a hot case. And so if you can imagine coming through the line, like at a deli counter, you can always, it's very common to pick 3 or 4 items that go onto your lunch or dinner plate. To go is half of our business as well, like people taking to go. So we have to go boxes. We always ask for here to go. And then if you are not looking to get only from the salad case, we have grilled items. So we have we have 4 kinds of kebabs. We have shawarma. We have falafel. I love our menu because it's very versatile as far as diets and eating, you know, the way people eat. We have over 90% of our menu is vegan and gluten-free. And it's not even by us trying. It's just the nature of, you know, composing the really healthy salads.
We try and focus on the quality of the foods that we use as well. Like we get our produce from the farmer's market. We get the produce delivered every day from the farmer's market, and then we break it down by hand. You know, we have a huge staff that helps us with this process, but you know, the olive oils, the vinegars, everything that we use, we make sure that it's, you know, good quality. You're not going to come in and see anything really being microwaved or anything out of cans. You know, we just try and make everything fresh, even though we do only charge $10 a plate, basically.
I love how you say you get your produce from farmers markets because it's supporting local farmers, and I'm super big on that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have like one of the biggest farmers market, 6 miles away downtown. So both our Raleigh and Cary locations really enjoy creating that relationship with the local vendors at the farmers market. We've been using one of these vendors for probably 10 years now. My dad goes and visits him every Friday. He brings him dinner. They're like friends. But yeah, I mean, it feels good being able to see like the raw vegetables come in instead of getting them pre-cut or already processed.
Yeah, full of preservatives. And I mean, it really changes how the food tastes,
Right. One big thing we saw when we were in Lebanon is the very raw nature of them going out to their garden, getting the vegetables from their garden, coming in and making the meal from this fresh produce. And so we have a mint garden, we have a small garden with a few other produce that help us supplement what we need at the restaurant. But ultimately, we feel like the farmers market is probably going to be as close as we can get to that same process of bringing in very fresh, closely grown vegetables so that we can prepare it right away. And we're mixing salads all day long. About every 30 minutes, a salad, each individual salad gets remade. So it's super, super fresh. The kind of food you can eat every single day and not get tired of it.
Now, do you have family packs? Like if somebody's coming in and wanting to get dinner for their whole family, do you have a special like that or no?
Yeah, we have a family meal package. It's $39.99 and it feeds 4 people. You get to basically choose an entree, a starch, a salad, and a dip, and kind of customize it to your family's taste. But I mean, we have deli containers available in 1/2 pound, 1 pound, and 2 pound sizes. So even if you don't go with that family package, you're able to come in and buy stuff in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
So that will help a lot tomorrow for the proceeds. Like if people don't want to cook dinner or lunch for their family,
definitely.
And see you.
Yeah, we get a lot of people that come in on the weekend and they will stock up their fridge with fresh salads so that they can go to, the pool and they have a lunch that they can bring, or we have people that do meal prep and they'll come here and buy small containers for every day. And, it kind of, we like to be available for people's lifestyle.
Right.
And so being able to either get small containers for just the 1 or 2 of you at home, or the large quart-sized container for your whole family, it really helps to be there for the community, in whatever way that they need.
I love that. I also love how you said that your salads are being made fresh daily. You won't see any wilted lettuce in your salads.
Right. Yeah. Right. If we see anything wilted, it goes directly into the trash. That's kind of like a deal breaker for us.
Yeah. I mean, we try and, stop that as much as possible.
Yeah.
But we're definitely not throwing like a bunch of stuff away because we've been doing this for so long that we know when to make the salads. We know when to mix it and yeah, I mean,
fairly small batches for everything that we do. And that really helps with keeping the inventory fresh, low and keeping everything very fresh.
Now let's talk about, did your dad originally start the restaurant and then you guys just kind of fell into it, or did you start with your dad?
We started with our dad. So it was really cool because my dad, with his brothers, they founded Niamond in 1978, I believe. And when Noelle and I graduated college in 2011, I think, right?
Yeah.
And so my dad was like, I want to create something with my girls. They both have graduated in business. They both love the restaurant. We've worked together for many years, us working part-time.
We were working at Niamond.
Yeah. And so we decided to create a company with the 3 of us as well as my mom. So it's really a foursome of us. And my dad, he's the ultimate owner. We run the locations. My mom handles all the financials and the books. And even like the reason we're both at the Cary location is because we just had a family meeting. We have a meeting every week to make sure we're all on the same page. But yeah, since 2011, it's kind of been a learning experience, from him running the show at his own company and then creating a new company. And we've been able to really influence a lot that made the company evolve. So it's been very, very cool.
It's got to be hard though sometimes working with family, because you can't separate family and business sometimes. Or you guys found a good match for that?
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
true.
It's definitely stressful at times, but I think any job is. The great thing about us is all four of us, our strengths are very different.
Mm-hmm.
So recognizing that, we play to each other's strengths rather than like having ego or jealousy. It's just like, well, Simone is better at marketing and catering, so that's what she really spearheads. My mom is in charge of the financials. My dad holds the standard. I basically manage the employees at both locations, mostly the Raleigh location, but manage the managers, because that's my strength, is managing people. And so when we all come together, it's, four unique perspectives, and we give each other a lot of respect, and we love each other so much that, there are definitely times where it is stressful and, or we get upset with each other, but most of the time it's amazing.
Yeah. And even truthfully, we can say like probably the first 3 years was a big learning experience. Yeah. We were trying to figure out our strengths. We were trying to figure out how does that work for the benefit of the company.
Yeah.
And being able because we're all very hard workers. So if you can imagine, we all want to pull our own weight. We want to prove ourselves, and being able to respect the same space as everyone else. And so it was like a balancing act. But I would say by 2014, we were in a very good rhythm. Yeah. And now, Noelle's right. The love and respect we have for everybody really helps us be able to listen and at least hear the other one's perspective.
Yeah, we try and put that first.
Yeah.
That is so cool, because most of the time if you work with family, there's tend to be arguments and hard feelings and maybe
yeah, we've heard the horror stories.
Yeah. Family business is definitely something very different.
Yeah.
So what do you attribute the success of Sassool then? What do you attribute to it for its success?
For me, I would say the success of Sassool is being able to offer a very versatile menu for the everyday lifestyle. So yes, it helps that we try to treat all of our customers like family. But that really helps with like our loyal customers, because they know us. But we get new customers every day. So I would say that ultimately being able to offer that huge variety, keeping it fresh all the time. We have customers that come in every single day for lunch because, they can count on it being healthy. They can count on it being fresh, reasonably priced, and it's always consistent. And whether you find your favorites or you're someone that likes to change things up, and have a little bit of adventure in your food habits, we have the solution for that. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of what you said is absolutely true. We make ourselves available to fit people's lives. We offer, you can just come and have a meal, or you can take a large amount to go. We do catering, and we put a huge focus on quality and freshness. Like Simone mentioned earlier, we fit every single diet. If you're on keto, you can come eat here. Paleo, vegan, gluten-free, it doesn't matter. We can feed you. And that is really great, especially when you are trying to feed a family where people may have different tastes or
we have 7 people in our household. Obviously we have our own houses now, but growing up, if you can imagine, there's 5 kids at the table, and my mom is having the biggest challenge of her life trying to make us all eat,
right?
Because kids are very picky. Mm-hmm. But lots of times my dad would bring food home from Niamond at the time. Now we can reference Sassool. But having all of those options where, maybe my brother loves the hummus and pita and he'll eat Lebanese spaghetti, but we're big on the salads and the kebabs. And when you come here, you can mix and match what you like. You can get the quantities that you want. And we try to be the people that can feed the community.
Yeah, we want to be the solution, and we listen to our customers. Like if somebody emails us through the website, or they contact us through like Facebook Messenger or whatever, like we respond to every single person, and we really take it to heart what they say. You know?
And it's us responding. It's not a third party. It's not a communications company. We do a lot of things very much in-house. And even like our catering, you know, we do a lot of weddings, not right now, but a lot, you know, in the past years. And for me, it's like, it's a very special thing creating a relationship between an engaged couple and even their family. I invite their parents to come to the wedding tasting, and we just see exactly what they like, because it's not about my vision for their wedding. Or even just large event. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It's about what they want out of it, and what are their foods that they love, and the foods that they want to share with their guests. And it's very personal for us in everything that we do, to make sure that our customers know we're here for them.
So how has COVID made you pivot your business? Because for a while there, you guys were, once you shut down, or no, were you just offering takeout curbside?
We've been open the whole time. We've never, you know, we never had to shut down or take a break or anything like that. We just, you know, kind of take it day by day and adjust as things happen. You know, in Raleigh, at the Raleigh location, you know, when there was a lot of rioting going downtown, they had the curfew for Raleigh, so we had to kind of readjust last minute and close early, and
it's roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches, yeah.
We did one thing we did do. So it definitely helped the fact that we already had takeout as a big part of our company, or our concept. I know many restaurants had struggled, you know, if they were strictly sit down.
Yeah, finding the packaging like last minute.
Right, because packaging, as we know, actually became very scarce, and we can't bring in new packaging right now. But one thing that we did do is we made our online ordering system much more robust. We put pictures on it, and we kind of prepared for, okay, this is going to be a long-term thing. Let's make it so that we shine as far as when new people come in and they want to order, you know, from their phone or the computer, they want to order online. Of course, we adapted. We made curbside delivery, and just trying to continue to clean the place and make sure our employees respect social distancing, and making sure the customers can still feel safe and comfortable, because ultimately, you know, we want to continue to give customers that confidence that they can come in, that the food is healthy, that this is good for you food, and during a time when you're trying to keep your health, you know, in tip-top shape, no matter what, we wanted to be the answer.
So how did it affect your employees? Did you have to lay off employees, or were you able to keep the majority of your staff on staff? Or
we've been able to keep everybody on staff. In the beginning, like in March, when things first started happening, we did have to cut people's hours, because the business really went like way down very quickly. But you know, that was only for a couple weeks, and then our customer base started coming back and realizing that we do have curbside, we have takeout, we have online ordering, we have DoorDash, Takeout Central, all these different options for them. And so now, I mean, business is not where it was maybe in like August of last year, but it's almost there. I mean, we're doing good.
We're steady.
Yeah, we're steady. We're maintaining.
Yeah, so we have the same staff that we had back in March. They have their hours back.
Yeah.
We do still try to run pretty tight, because some days can be extremely slow.
Yeah.
Some days can be really busy. So being able to communicate with our employees and kind of knowing who can be somewhat on call if we need them, and knowing the employees that live close by that we can call if we need them has been very handy. And then trying to create a schedule where the moms that are supporting their family, you know, because we do have a lot of moms that they are the people bringing in the money for their family. So we try to give the people who are the main support system of their family the most hours.
Yeah, we definitely, like when we did have to cut hours back in March, we definitely prioritized the people that had families over, like we have a lot of high school kids working for us, and you know, most of them, they don't really need the paycheck. So they were happy to kind of take a little vacation for a while until things picked back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they had vacation from all responsibility. School.
Exactly.
I know. Our brother's in high school. He's been on summer break for like 7 months now.
So before we get off, tell us again what you guys are doing for the victims of Beirut, so that everybody knows.
So tomorrow, Friday the 14th, we are donating a portion of sales to UNICEF, their Lebanon Relief Fund. So if you come tomorrow and get a meal or take to go, a portion of that will be donated to them. And then we are also asking customers starting yesterday if they'd like to round up their total. So say they are like paying $14.98. Do they want to donate the additional 2 cents to the Lebanon Relief Fund? And we're going to be doing that for the next couple weeks at least.
Yeah. And of course, if you can't come in tomorrow, but you feel compelled to donate, everything counts. And you can go on our Instagram and our Facebook. We have links to the direct UNICEF Lebanon Relief Fund site where you can hit donate now, and you can donate any monetary amount, $1, $2, $100, you know, whatever you feel compelled to do. Everything really helps.
Is that the justgiving.com one?
Excuse me. No, it's we updated the link, so it's now on the Instagram. It's UNICEF / I'm not sure exactly what the whole hyperlink is, but yeah, it's both on our Instagram and our Facebook.
And I'm sure rounding up will help with the coin shortage as well, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't mind doing a flat, $16 or flat $10, whatever it is. I kind of like it better than the change.
Yeah, that's one less thing you've got to worry about if you just round it up.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It makes it easier when you're doing all your accounting on your bank account.
Yeah, that's true. I want to thank Simone and Noelle for being here today, and I want to thank you for what you're doing. And I'm actually going to get off and donate once, because I can't go to Sassool because I'm an hour away. I would drive up there if my husband would go. Maybe Saturday we might go up there and get some food. But
thank you. So thank you so much for having us on and for allowing us to talk. And really, that everything helps as far as spreading awareness and helping those in need that really are hurting right now. And we really appreciate you.
All right. Have a great rest of your day, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.